Have you ever felt like your prayers are going unanswered? Like you're speaking into the void and there's no response? What if I told you that the real power of prayer isn't just in what you say, but in the silence that follows? In this video, we're diving deep into a rarely discussed aspect of prayer, listening. Often overlooked, the act of quieting your mind and heart to truly hear God can unlock answers, peace, and guidance in ways you never imagined. We'll explore how practicing stillness in prayer can help you find clarity in the chaos of life. Whether you're seeking direction, struggling with doubt, or just feeling distant from your faith, this video will show you how to shift your approach to prayer and start receiving the answers and comfort you've been longing for. Imagine finding peace even in your hardest battles, simply by learning how to listen. By the end of this video, you'll not only feel more connected to God, but also empowered to face life's challenges with a newfound sense of purpose. Are you ready to discover the transformative power of listening in prayer? Let's get started. Throughout the Bible, we see that God often speaks in the stillness. In 1 Kings 19 verses 11 to 13, Elijah hears God's voice not in the wind, earthquake, or fire, but in a gentle whisper. It is in this quiet space that we become attuned to God's will. Silence in prayer allows us to pause, listen, and grow in our spiritual journey, opening ourselves to the subtle ways God speaks to our hearts. Science confirms what many spiritual traditions already know: silence is powerful. Studies show that periods of silence help reduce stress, clear the mind, and lower anxiety. When our minds are clear, we're better equipped to hear what God may be communicating to us. In silence, we not only find spiritual clarity, but also mental and emotional peace, allowing divine guidance to come through more clearly. Take Mary, for example. For years, she prayed for guidance, but felt like her prayers went unanswered. Frustrated, she turned to silence. In that quiet space, she began to feel an unexpected sense of peace. Over time, she realized that the silence was where God was speaking to her all along. Her experience shows us that when we embrace the silence, we often find the answers we've been seeking. So, how can we incorporate silence into our daily prayer? Start with a few minutes of silence before you begin to speak. Focus on your breathing, centering your mind in the present moment. You can also use scripture as a guide. Reflect on a verse, and then sit in silence, letting the words wash over you. Finally, after your prayer, resist the urge to finish quickly. Allow a moment of quiet and simply listen. Silence in prayer isn't emptiness. It's a sacred space where we invite God to speak into our hearts. Listening in prayer can transform not only how we connect with God, but how we approach life itself. In the silence, God speaks. Are you ready to listen? If you've ever felt like your prayers were left unanswered, try silence. Let God speak to you in the stillness. Don't forget to subscribe for more spiritual insights, and share this video with someone who might benefit from embracing silence in their prayer life. Together, we can deepen our journey towards spiritual peace.